Your court television news starting now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a second half, but also special breaking news edition of the NJCourts television news show. Special edition is we're covering the Controlla November 13th court hearing. Oh, yes. And as promised from the earlier show today, your boy here, NJCourts, was able to obtain the truth as to what happened today. And I'm just going to, as if you saw it in the community tab, you probably got a good idea as to what that was. I'll give you a little hint. There was a hearing. So we had kind of heard maybe there wasn't, because supposedly Controlla, this morning when we thought she was live streaming and on her way to her court hearing, which was scheduled at 9 a.m., we had heard from chat that she was actually back at her house munching down on some food. It appeared that she hadn't gone to her court hearing this morning. So we left off at, well, did they reschedule it for maybe an afternoon hearing? Or was she lying? Or what happened? Well, I'm going to break that news to you, all right? So let me just say hi to everybody today. Notification just went out. Looks like we already have over 100 people in chat. So welcome to everybody here. I appreciate taking your, what is today, Monday? Gosh, I already thought it was Tuesday. Nope, we're still Monday. Monday evening / maybe afternoon for some of y'all on the West Coast ending your shift. Who knows? But I want to say thank you for spending your time here at the NJCourts TV station. I want to say thank you for my mods for being here. I want to say big thank you to all the members of the jury for being here. Oh, yes, I see you. I see you. Spam them. I'm about to spit on myself. Spam them if you got them. Yep. Thank you guys for your continued support. And welcome all viewers, haters, lovers, and everybody in between. All right, let me just kind of get situated here. Got chat going up here. I got chat. Oops. Shoot. Almost had chat up on my phone. Thank you, guys. Ooh, I already see we've got the thumbs. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Already got 25. So appreciate it. And hey, if you're just waiting to see, well, maybe I'm going to decide whether I'm going to give you a thumbs up if it's a good show or not. It's all right. I appreciate it. But I really hope that you do decide on giving a. All right. Oops. Hold on. That's that. How do you shut off a Google timer? What are those things? It's not Alexa. Hey. Oh, here. Hey, Google, shut up. Oh, wait, you got to tell. Hey, Google, shut the timer off. Wait, there we go. I think it did it on shut up. Sorry, Google. I love you. Anyways, all right. So back to where I was saying. Appreciate it if you can give the show a thumbs up. All right. I am sipping on a Coca-Cola, just in case you're wondering. Little 7.5 ounce, being a good boy today. I think we've given enough time for the notifications to go out. I see everybody is in. I see all the OGs here. So let's go. Here we go. We're about to start this Controlla court coverage show. All right. So as we left off, I mean, you may not have known if you are new to tonight's show earlier today, you're more than welcome to catch the replay, but do it after you finish here, please. We were on. We did almost a 5-hour 5-hour live stream. All right. We started off by just covering a little bit of news about Ski Mask Andy's shenanigans. We covered the fact that Controlla had court today, and we were pretty much wondering what was going to go on. As I was kind of thinking she was going to give us an update, I was figuring, hey, we're going to go live. We're going to play, some of her previous court hearings. I was waiting on hearing back. One, I had to wait for the hearing to go first before I could hear back what happened. And two, I said, I'm sure, just knowing Controlla, she's probably going to give us an update on her way back from the hearing. Well, it didn't happen. We were kind of just left to, well, shoot, what happened? Well, we did find a clip. Somebody actually clipped Controlla from earlier today, and I'm just going to go right to playing that, give you good ideas of what Controlla told everybody's happened today. Some interesting stuff also happened during this clip. Looks like she was got a little argument with Gary, I think's his name, the stepdad of whatever. Again, I don't follow the family. I'm just following the case. But I've learned a little bit. And let me just go right to that clip. This clip comes from a new channel to me. So I'm going to shout that clip channel out, and I'll also throw you the link. So give me a second. So this is from Fluffy Balls is the name of the clip channel. So shout out to Fluffy Balls for this clip. And let me go ahead and share that link here really quick. Get that up here. Let me pause that. Don't want to Ruin that. All right, here it is. Share. Copy. Let me copy that again just in case. All right, so let me get this posted in chat here for you guys. Yep, you got it, Brandy. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Lisa, good to see you as well. Excuse me. And that is the link, okay? 2 fluffy balls and exactly the link directly to the video we're going to watch. So if you want to watch that clip again, that is the link that'll take you exactly to it, all right? So without further ado, let me just get this queued up, and we're going to play this quick clip, and then we're going to roll right into the audio that I have for you, okay? So let's go here. Oops, no, I'm sharing the screen. Sorry, I'm not uploading a video file. What am I doing? Here we go. Share screen. Controlla, trigger. There you go. There it is. All right, let me get this on the big screen. All right, here we go. Without further ado, y'all.
Covering. The judge telling me to come back. Oh, so much to cover. So much to cover. What breaking news? Breaking news. I got another court date. So special. Like, and a bunch of idiots will go over there, donate, be like, yes, what's the breaking news? It was adjourned. That's the breaking news. I didn't tell them. They already know. Somebody's streaming it. Somebody is streaming it right now. Because the stupid fucking court keeps on letting some fucking asshole stream it. That's the court's problem. They came in my chat mentioning it. I didn't mention it. They mentioned it. Some fucking idiot that the court keeps on letting fucking film it. Like some fucking breaking news fucking happened. You people are so stupid. It's nothing, like nothing happened. And 150 people will go over there. What happened?
Well, 192 now, if you must know. And shout out to everybody in chat. All right, so there you go. There was your update from Controlla herself as to what happened. Well, I'll give her this. About that much of truth in it. I'll just roll right to the clip. Let you guys decide on what you think. But either way, we do have the audio. There was a hearing today, all right? And you're going to hear that audio right now. It's just a short one, just as it's always been. Again, like some of you said, seems like it's being dragged out. Well, yeah, you're probably right, okay? Again, I'm just going to go right to the clip, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. Now, afterwards, once we're done playing that clip, we're going to continue finishing up our Controlla court coverage. So we started off with the first hearing. We've got, I think, about 3 or 4 more. Those are all going to be audio ones. They're going to be pretty quick. So if you guys want to hang around for that, especially for some of you new viewers that are just barely kind of tuning into this case or jumping down this rabbit hole, you're more than welcome to. So I don't expect, not going to be like a 4 hours, stream like we had this morning. Just going to roll through this clip. I'll probably play it a few times because I know people are just getting notifications now and coming in. We'll have a little discussion about it. Let you guys talk about it in chat. And even then, in the meantime, we'll just start rolling and playing some of those audio clips from the previous hearings. That way it catches up a lot of us up to today's hearing. All right? Fair? All right, here we go. And again, thank you guys for being here. Hey, Spirit in the Sky Blue, I see you. Hello back to you. What up, Mary T? What up, Drama Kiki? What up, Super Roofer? We got Hippie Music Girl. Do a couple of shout outs. What up, Miss Sazzy to you fools? What up, Brandy? What up, Tom Space? What up, Sunshiner? Lilybug, Candy Kiss 33. La Pierre Me always wins. Good to see you back. Protected Bless. All right, well, what's new? Grunge Truck, good to see you. All right. Let's go. Just want to say a couple of shouts, Thank you guys for being here. What up, Let's Be Honest? All right, so here we go. I did put the volume up as much as I can. I would suggest if you're a little bit hard of hearing like you might want to put up your volume a bit if you have ear pods. I'll give you, a couple of seconds to get those popped in. Otherwise, the audio is pretty good. Okay, this is the court quality audio. Again, remember, I was not there. This is coming directly from the court, more specifically, the Middlesex County Courthouse. All right. That is where Big T, as she's, I guess, now known as, had her hearing today. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and add this to the stage. Again, it's just an audio clip.
Thank you.
Let me start it from the beginning. It's going to just look for like a couple of seconds. It's going to finish from one case and then roll right into hers. All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you today's November 13th, Controlla, aka Carissa Tabona's court hearing.
Okay, you too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have a quick adjournment request.
Which one is that?
It's Tambona.
It's on the second page. I think it's the first one on the second page.
It's with AP Severus.
Yes.
So, hold on, 1 second.
And then after that we have Yin. There's a interpreter. I'm
Okay.
gonna grab her.
I am shocked that meetings are all moving today. I fully expected to be here till 3 o'clock.
The next matter on the calendar is entitled State versus Tabona under Indictment 23-05577. Appearances of counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lynn Seborowski for the state.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Seawald, preparing for Bernstein Benedetto on behalf of Ms. Tambona. Your Honor, we're still waiting for the PTI report from at the program level.
That's correct.
The report is apparently in drafts, so that means that it will be coming in short order.
He might be able to. Are you able to do that? It's a yeah, he's not here. Yeah.
Ms. Donahue, can we get an early December date? Is that good with counsel, December 4th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
So, ma'am, we'll bring the matter back on that date. Please sign the notice that we're going to give you, acknowledging that the new date has been given to you. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm going to be back on Jemison.
Okay.
Thank you.
I had one other case before, Your Honor, but I don't think he's here. Isaiah Sparilla.
All right, one more time, because I see we got a lot of people that just were coming in while this was going on. Excuse me, let me clear my throat. So I'm going to just play it a couple more times, let you guys kind of listen to it a few more times. Some of you are writing notes like me. Let you get your pen and pencil and your little notepad, and then we'll have a little discussion as to what you've heard, all right? And I'm hoping some of you in chat may want to chime in on this because, oh, yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff said. I mean, pretty short, pretty straight to the point, but we'll see what you guys have to say. All right, here we go. One more time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have a quick adjournment request.
Which one is that?
It's Tambona.
It's on the second page. I think it's the first one on the second page.
It's with AP Severus.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just going to pause this time. Unless I know I'm a little hard of hearing, but I mean, even with that, it sounded like she was addressing somebody at the end as ma'am and sign your paperwork, which I'm assuming is Controlla. So, and at the end, it sounded like that was her voice at the end. Just saying. I don't know if you guys caught that. That's why I just wanted to bring that up. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I just heard something I didn't hear, but excuse me. Here we go again.
So, hold on 1 second.
Thank you.
Starting from the back, all right?
Me too.
I'll shut up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have a quick adjournment request.
Which one is that?
It's Tambona.
It's on the second page. I think it's the first one on the second page.
It's with AP Severus.
Yes.
So, hold on 1 second.
And then after that we have Yin. There's a interpreter. I'm
Okay.
gonna grab her.
I am shocked that meetings are all moving today. I fully expected to be here till 3 o'clock.
The next matter on the calendar is entitled State versus Tabona under Indictment 23-05577. Appearances of counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lynn Seborowski for the state.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Seawald, preparing for Bernstein Benedetto on behalf of Ms. Tambona. Your Honor, we're still waiting for the PTI report from at the program level.
That's correct.
Court is apparently in drafts, so that means that it will be coming in short order.
He might be able to. Are you able to do that? It's more. Yeah, he's not here. Yeah.
Ms. Donahue, can we get an early December date? Is that good with council, December 4th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
So, ma'am, we'll bring the matter back on that date. Please sign the notice that we're going to give you acknowledging that the new date has been given to you. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm going to be back on Jemison.
Okay.
Thank you.
I had one other case before, Your Honor, but I don't think he's here. Isaiah Scarilla.
Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. So this goes out again to a big thank you for Darlene Valenzuela for that super sticker, which I think you saw me say, even though I was muted. I see it. And again, since you didn't hear it, thank you, Darlene. But what I was saying was, Cesar, do not worry. We're going to replay this one more time. That way everybody can absorb all that information again. Miss Sazzy, to you fools, I saw your request. What I will do is, again, I'm new to the CC thing, and I can figure it out, no worries. I will go ahead and put this as a separate clip. That way, people want to catch this later and they don't have to fast forward through the whole show. You can catch that on the separate NJCourts, which is the second channel we have, the NJCourts TV clip channel. I don't know if any of my mods may have that link in chat. If you do, I would appreciate if you could put that on there. If not, I'll put it on at some time tonight. And yeah, so I'll try putting that as a CC. And unless there's a way you can do it right now, which I don't know how, but either way, I can do that. I know when I edit the video, it lets me do that. So I'll go ahead and put that on there. And that way, that'll let you guys maybe help if you can't hear it very well, or it's hard to hear some of the words, actually see if it picks it up. All right. Good idea. Thank you for suggesting that. Hey, thank you, Super Ofer. That is the NJCourts clip channel. And pretty much where we at, there's already a lot of clips on there already. And any going forth, any clips that I do put out will be put onto that channel. All right. So thank you again, Roofer, for posting that link. And one more time. All right. And then we'll have a little discussion. I mean, like I said, it's not much to discuss anyways. Pretty short, straight to the point. But, there are a little few things to point out for sure. Definitely. All right, here we go. One more time. Yeah, Grunge Truck. Man, I would hope so. But, I mean, honestly, it might even be extended a little bit past that. But definitely till next year. I mean, obviously, her next hearing, if you heard, was December 4th. And again, I know I mentioned this in the first half of our live stream. Even if this goes to a jury trial, she decides not to take the plea deal, there's still going to be probably minimum at least 2 to 3 more hearings just to get in order to set up that jury trial. Okay. Maybe more like 2, but again, right now we've already had two pretty much adjournments. Okay. This case has been adjourned twice already. Remember, this is supposed to be heard originally in, I'm already thinking December we're in November, in October. Okay. Originally it's supposed to be heard in October. As a matter of fact, let me give you that exact date because I was trying to guess earlier and that was throwing me off. I hate to guess on things like that. So give me a second and I'll give you the date. All right, so it was originally on October 16th, okay? And it was adjourned, although Controlla made up another, story, a little lie to make, she said, I didn't go over that, but I'll tell you exactly if you weren't there. She pretty much, and this is not exact words, but it was on the kind of on the same lines of the prosecutor had asked for a new date because something's going on, pretty much making it sound like she was throwing some type of little like kind of, I don't even know what to say, kind of trying to make it seem like, oh, they were going to dismiss or drop the case, and that's why they had to, reschedule it. No, it was not. It was just adjourned because the judge had something else going on that date and had to reschedule it. That was it. This station went ahead and, like any of you could, just made a call down to the Middlesex court clerk's office and just asked them about the information, and they told us exactly why. Okay, and that's exactly what happened. So a new date was today, 11/13. All right. And again, as you heard, they're just waiting on this PTI information to come in. And there were some specific words that were used. Okay. Something that they said was that the judge said this. It shows that, I guess, in her system that the report is in drafts coming in short order. I don't know. Some of you all are in the legal field that may be able to give us a better explanation as to what that means. But you can specifically hear the judge say the report, the PTI report, is in drafts coming in short order. So it sounds like it's probably by next court hearing, this December 4th hearing, that they're probably going to have an answer as to whether she was approved or not for the PTI program, which for some of you, that means pretrial intervention. Pretty much, long story short, it's just kind of like a probation type of thing, okay? It's going to be a lot less of a sentence, let's just put it that way, than what she would be getting if she takes the plea deal or if she's found guilty. All right. She's definitely hoping for this, even though she still has to plead guilty, I believe, to a felony. And I may be wrong on that, but, it just doesn't give her a free pass out of it. It just keeps her pretty much out of jail. Okay. Now, keep in mind, though, she applied for this same program back when at that time, she was being charged with 2 felonies. As part of her plea deal, they dropped one of the felonies and she had to plead guilty to another felony. So for some of you that may not know this, all right, yes, she has felonies in New York, but we found out through the grapevine, she obviously didn't let anybody know, that she had already had a felony, okay? This had to do with her writing, I believe it was writing fake prescriptions for up the nose type of shit, or I don't know how they ingest that shit, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Blue, 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 blue is the yeah, okay. So anyways, she had a felony that she's already pled guilty to in New Jersey. Back then, she applied for PTI. She hadn't had a felony yet, and they still denied her, okay? So do you think they're going to approve her PTI this time when they denied it last time and she had already had it? She didn't have a felony then. So think about that. No felony, was denied PTI, applies for it now, already has a felony in New Jersey, has felonies in New York, and is facing, a pretty serious charge here with the 3rd-degree child endangerment, which is another felony. So again, I can't speak for that program. I guess we won't find out till we find out, which, again, I can't say it's going to be on December 4th. But unless I'm wrong, based on the way the judge was speaking, it sounded like it was almost ready, or, we're going to find out here pretty soon. And I mean, just based on the way Controlla's attitude was today, I don't know if she's already kind of got a hint as to whether they've, denied it or approved it. Who knows? I'm not going to sit here and make guesses. Okay. We'll just have to wait and find out. But either way, you can tell she was pretty pissed off today. I mean, at one point this morning, we played a clip from her live stream that she started this morning, which we assume she was driving her on her way to the courthouse. And in that, she says or makes a comment about she's mad and she wants to fire an attorney, which we were saying she's up until today. Today, technically, it would have been the last hearing, but that was adjourned. Today was technically the first appearance she had with her new attorney. So she hadn't even had her first appearance with a new attorney, and she already saying that she wants to fire him. Like, she's got just the money flying everywhere to fire and hire all these attorneys. But hey, who knows? I don't know her business. Either way, let's play this one more time. That way, if anybody's just coming in right now, you can have an opportunity to listen to this. Of course, this will be up after we finish the live stream. Or actually, I'll just say it right now. Shout out replay gang. See you guys in the comments here. Excuse me. But either way, as soon as we get done playing this last time of the clip, we'll move on to playing I think we had about 3 or 4 more court hearings. We got the audio, kind of like what you're listening to now. They're not very long. We'll just finish listening up to those just to get everybody caught up to today's court hearing. All right. This morning, we already played, in case you missed it, you can catch this morning's stream. We already played pretty much her second hearing, which was the first time the NJCourts TV station was actually physically down at the courthouse to physically film. So you're going to have audio and video of that hearing, which in this case was her second hearing. Okay. All the other hearings after, we've been able to obtain the audio, which is like you heard today, and we'll listen to those. And that way, like I said, for some of you that are kind of new to this rabbit hole, give you a little refresher. All right, little crash course. We also, hey, yes, man, it's not a gang. It's more of a jury members. But hey, shout out. We call it the shout out replay gang. Oh, you want to be part of the replay gang? Well, if you want to be part of the replay gang, all you got to do is just watch this afterwards and shout out replay gang. Anyways, so yeah. And then the other thing that you may have missed and you can catch on the replay is we went over her criminal incident police report pertaining to the accident. So very interesting information there. It's all public information, and we have the physical report there. So you can catch that on the first stream as well. And that's just pretty much, we're just replaying previous streams of mine where obviously I've covered this stuff. So like I said, just giving everybody a little refresher course that might be new to this. All right, so here we go. Let's get back to replaying this. I will shut up. If there's any donos that come in while this is playing, I will shout you out as soon as the video is or the clip is finished. All right. Again, thank you guys for your support today, and thank you for being here.
Okay, you too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have a quick adjournment request.
Which one is that?
It's Tambona.
It's on the second page. I think it's the first one on the second page.
It's with AP Severance.
Yes.
So, hold on, one second.
And then after that, we have Yin. There's a interpreter.
Okay.
I am shocked that nothing is all moving today. I'm fully expected to be here till 3 o'clock.
The next matter on the calendar is entitled State versus Tabona under Indictment 2305577. Appearances of counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lynn Seborowski for the state.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Seawald, preparing for Bernstein Benedetto on behalf of Ms. Tabona. Your Honor, we're still waiting for the PTI report at the program level.
That's correct.
The report is apparently in drafts, so that means that it will be coming in short order.
He might be able to. Are you able to do that? It's a yeah, he's not here. Yeah.
Ms. Donahue, can we get an early December date? Is that good with counsel, December 4th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
So, ma'am, we'll bring the matter back on that date. Please sign the notice that we're going to give you acknowledging that the new date has been given to you. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm going to be back on Jemison.
Okay.
Thank you.
I had one other case before.
All right. And there you go. Again, if you want to catch that replay or listen to it again, you're more than welcome to catch that as a replay. Shout out replay gang / the crew. All right. So I want to share something with you. Thank you again for whomever sent this to me. This is actually going to be straight from the New Jersey's, I believe. We'll see as soon as I pull up the link. But either way, this pretty much has all the information about the PTI program for the state of New Jersey. So some of you are kind of curious as the eligibility requirements, stuff like that. We'll read it to you, and I'll let you guys look at it. I'll pull it up right now. So give me a second. I'm going to get that queued up. And let's learn a little bit more about the New Jersey PTI program, shall we? All right. So let me get this queued up. Do I have it up here? Yep. All right. I see it. Share screen. Here we go. All right, you guys see that? Yeah, there we go. Nice and bright and bold. Now, again, if you are having trouble seeing that on your smartphone or mobile device, you probably have it in the vertical mode. I would suggest you hit what's called full screen mode and then turn that phone into the horizontal position. If you do that, I will promise you, you will be able to see the letters or the words here as what you see me reading, okay? I will be reading this with you, and then I'll be scrolling this kind of down as we go. And let's just kind of, let me see how far this goes down. Yeah, it's kind of long, but at least minimum, let's read the eligibility part. That's not too long. Yeah, let's do eligibility. Perfect. The eligibility part, we'll read through that, and I think that'll give everybody a good idea as how that works. There is a little bit of information about the application process, and then I'll throw in the link here in the chat. That way, if anybody's interested in just reading this through on their own, you guys can just click directly to where I'm looking at here, okay? Actually, let me do that here really quick first before I forget. Oh boy, that's a long link. All right, here we go. I think it should still be able to fit in the chat box. Here we go. No, that is not. And that's all you see right now because I haven't scrolled down yet, West Coast Kingpin. All right, there you go. There's your link. So, West Coast Kingpin, if you're having trouble seeing this, I suggest you might want to click on the link. But for the rest of you, here we go. All right, so let's scroll down a bit. We're going to go, this is N.J.C.R.3.28 or whatever you call it, colon, not semi, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, this has been amended through September 26th of 2023. And this starts at the top reading Rule 3, semicolon 28 dash pretrial intervention programs. I think that's a semicolon right there. It's guidelines for operation of pretrial intervention in New Jersey. All right. So let's start off at the top. Eligibility for pretrial intervention. Age. To be eligible to apply for admission into the pretrial intervention program, a person must be age 18 or older at the time of the commission of the offense for which an application is made, or a juvenile at the time of the commission of the offense who is treated as an adult under, you guys can read that for yourself. And that's, age was one, so that was one eligibility. The next is residence. So this is section B. Residents. Non-residents are eligible to apply for the pretrial intervention program, but may be denied enrollment unless they can demonstrate that they can receive effective counseling or supervision. That's interesting, right? Because I don't believe she's going to be considered a resident. She should be considered a resident of New York, state of New York. Okay, so something to think about. So again, residents. Non-residents are eligible to apply for the pretrial intervention program, but may be denied enrollment unless they can demonstrate that they can receive effective counseling or supervision. That's why I'm reading it. All right. Going down a bit, it says, okay, so this is section C. Persons ineligible to apply for pretrial intervention. This is a good one here. Let me scroll that down a bit. This is very interesting here, okay? This, I think, pertains a lot to Controlla. Ready? So this is going to be persons ineligible to apply for pretrial intervention. Here we go. Number one, prior diversion. A person who has previously been enrolled in a program of pretrial intervention, previously been placed into supervisory treatment in New Jersey under the conditional discharge statute persistent to, there's a bunch of little codes, or the conditional dismissal statute, there's some codes, or enrolled in a diversionary program under the laws of any other state or the United States for a felony or indictable offense, shall be ineligible to apply for admission into pretrial intervention. Let's read that again. Because remember, well, I guess, no. I take that back. She was denied PTI. So had she been enrolled in it before, and I believe based on what I'm reading is, had she been enrolled in it before and not successfully complete it, that would have automatically denied her for PTI. But again, remember, she had not been accepted into the PTI program even for that past offense, the felony offense she got whiles back in New Jersey. Okay? But just something to keep in mind. Now, does that count in just the state of New Jersey? Let's see. In New Jersey. Okay, it is in New Jersey. So, for example, she had PTI in the state of New York. I don't think that's going to exclude her because that's a different state. It would have had to been previously in New Jersey. Now, here's another rule to that section, okay? This is, again, persons ineligible to apply for pretrial intervention. Here is number 2, non-criminal matters. A person who is charged with a disorderly persons offense, a petty disorderly persons offense, an ordinance or health code violation, or a similar violation shall be ineligible to apply for pretrial intervention, except that a person who is charged with a disorderly persons offense or a petty disorderly persons offense involving domestic violence may apply for pretrial intervention. Let me scroll this down a bit. All right, so this is going to be section D of the persons, again, that, let's see here. Persons ineligible to apply for pretrial intervention. All right. So we are moving down to persons ineligible for pretrial intervention without prosecutor consent to consideration of the application. The following persons who are not ineligible for pretrial intervention under paragraph C shall be ineligible for pretrial intervention without prosecutor consent to consideration of the application. Number 1, certain crimes. A person who is charged with a crime or crimes for which there is a presumption of incarceration or a mandatory minimum period of parole and ineligibility. Prior convictions. A person who has previously been convicted of indictable offense in New Jersey or its equivalent under the laws of another state of the United States. Hold on. Following persons who are not ineligible for pretrial intervention under shall be ineligible for pretrial intervention without prosecutor consent. So I'm thinking that this would, if I read it right, it's saying that this would make you uneligible unless the prosecutor gives it like a pass, which in this case, I don't think the prosecutor is anywhere even considering that. So here's what I'm reading. And again, I could be wrong. I'm just putting out the information. But it is stating here that it technically would find somebody ineligible for PTI if they've been, I'll read it, prior convictions. A person who has previously been convicted of indictable offense in New Jersey or its equivalent under the laws of another state or of the United States. Well, we know for a fact that she did already plead guilty to a felony in the state of New Jersey. Again, I don't know if that would right there make her ineligible. Just again, we're just going to continue reading, just putting out the information. Moving on to section E. All right, that's still up there. Cases where there is a presumption against admission in pretrial intervention. Number 1, a public officer employee pursuant to, and there's the numbers you can read, there shall be a presumption against admission for a person who is a public officer or employee and who is charged with a crime that involved or touched the public office or employment. Crime or, okay, let me scroll this down. And we are almost done with that section. Like I said, we're just going to read this section here on the eligibility, and then we'll move on. All right, let me just finish this up. All right, so number 2, crime or offense involving domestic violence pursuant to, there's the code, there shall be a presumption against admission into PTI for a defendant charged with any crime or offense involving domestic violence, as defined in NJSA, blah, blah, blah. If the defendant committed the crime or offense while subject to a temporary or permanent restraining order issued pursuant to the Prevention of Domestic Violence Act, blah, 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 blah. Or B, if the crime or offense charged involved violence or the threat of violence, which means the victim sustained serious or significant bodily injury as defined in blah, 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 blah. Or the actor was armed with and used a deadly weapon or threatened by word or gesture to use a deadly weapon as defined in NJSA, blah, blah, blah. Or the actor threatened to inflict serious or significant bodily injury as defined in blah, 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 blah. So, number 3, submission of statement with the application to rebut the presumption against admission set forth in subparagraphs 1 and 2 of this paragraph. Applicants shall include with their application for admission a statement of the extraordinary and compelling circumstances that justify consideration of the application, notwithstanding the presumption against admission. All right, that was just something to finish that up. And then it gets going into timing of application process. So again, some of you all are interested in that, PTI, and more about that program. That is the link that I shared here in chat. Actually, I'll share that again. And that way, if you want to check that out, you can. So there you go. There's the link to that. All right, give me a second. All right. All right, there you go. Somebody was asking to repost. So there's the link again. Let me see how it looks. Oh, and it's like a 2-part. So yeah, I see what it is. I don't think I can. It's because it doesn't fit. It's a long link. So just copy and paste. That's the best ways. Copy the first part and then copy the second part. Paste it into something and then copy that all together. And there you go. I hope that helped. All right, let me get back here to chat. All right, let me see how that looks. Actually, let me see if I press on it, if it takes me there. Nope, okay. Let me post that link again because I'm pressing it here and it's not working. I see what the problem is. Hold on. How can we do this? Shoot, man. I wonder if I put the link up here when it says, give me a second. Let me try this. Actually, we'll just do it this way. This is under casetext.com. I'll just do the short as much as I can fit in here. So let's just bring you right here. Rules of court. Maybe right here. Let's see what this does. Yeah, it's the best way is just through case text and just type in New Jersey PTI program, and that's where you'll find it. What I'll do is I'll post up a link as a community post, but it's not going to let me put it on here. Uno Lover, I am glad you are here. You can make the link smaller by tiny URL. Let's see here. Anyways, I haven't figured out. Not a big deal. But Uno Lover, you are the winner, bro, or girl. I'm not sure. But if you want, if you don't care, just let me know on here. But if you want you won the contest for guessing the right number, and you won well, technically, because we didn't hear back from the other person till after you had already won, that's how you are the official winner. Okay. But if you don't want your prize, I will go ahead and give that over to the second place winner. But if you do, contact me through Instagram. And if you don't use Instagram, let me give you the email here. Shoot me an email with a good address to send the stickers to you, and I will get that sent tomorrow. So, there you go. There's the link. And congratulations. All right. So again, I will put that link. I'll go and I'll even try, if you guys are having trouble Google searching this, I'll put it on as a link. I'll make it work. I'll even, however I have to do as a community post. But for right now, I'm just not going to mess with it. I've learned with me, when I mess with little things like that, I just make more of a problem. But thank you for letting me know about I can make it a little bit smaller. So, all right. Yes, you are the winner. I love the emoji. Sounds like you do want to collect your prize, and I'm happy for that. So, like I said, just reach out to me, and I'll get that sent to you mañana. All right. Congrats again. Okay, cool. Thank you. We had Sunshiner who just made a QR link. So I can do that for you guys. I'm pretty sure I can post that some way. Let's see here. How would I do that? Oh, I just got to show the QR link some here on here. I know how to do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. We'll make it real simple for you guys. As long as you can scan a QR link. So we'll forward. No, we're going to do this. We'll just screenshot this bad boy. Let's edit this bad boy. Crop it. Edit it. Save. And I'll also put this as a community post. Allow. All right, cool. Let me just send this over now to my email. All right, everybody, get your smartphone out and get it ready to scan a QR code if you want the link, okay? Here you go. All right, you guys see that? Hey, you don't have to scan it. Ain't forcing anybody to scan no virus link. I know some of you are like the ones that think that the planet's flat or whatever. I got you. All right, I see it on here. There you go. There's your QR code for you. I think that's big enough where everybody can see it. And either way, if it doesn't work through there, I will gladly put it on the, somehow the link, we'll put it somewhere on the community post. All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and get that off of here. I think that was plenty of time for people that wanted to scan. And thank you again, Sunshinery. I appreciate you doing that. All right, so. And again, I will, if you missed scanning that right now, no worries. I will put that as a community post. I'll put the QR code and I'll just put the website link. That way you can either put it in there if you don't want to scan the QR code, or if you just want to scan it, make it the fastest way to get to the link, you can. All right. Sherry, that is to bring you directly to the link to learn more information about the PTI program, which right now, in the Controlla court case that we're just kind of studying, going over with, she right now, and that's exactly where the judge and the attorneys left off with, is we are currently just waiting to see whether the application was approved or denied for PTI, which stands for pretrial intervention, which is pretty much just a way of her to avoid any type of jail time, which she could receive through the plea deal she accepts or going through forth with a jury trial and being found guilty. So, but as we have found out before in a previous time, because, believe it or not, okay, and this is public information, she has already pled guilty to a felony in the state of New Jersey, okay? And in that case, she had applied for PTI. Mind you, she didn't have any felonies at that time in the state of New Jersey, and she was denied. So, do we think she's going to, if she was denied then and she didn't have a felony, and now she's applying, which now she does have a felony, and she's facing a current felony, I don't know. Like I said, I just want to put out the information. I can't speak on behalf of that program. I guess we will learn here shortly. Sounds like the next court date will be December the 4th. Sounds like they probably are going to have an answer by that time as to whether she was approved or not, and then the case moves forward. Super Roofer. All right, so moving forward, I've already got the other cases or videos that I wanted to show you guys queued up. If you guys want to hang out, we are going to be going past and doing a little little what did I say earlier? Little dive into the past, okay? Pretty much at this point, we're just going to play the going up to this case today, and starting after her first appearance in court, they're all audio hearings between then, okay, or between those two cases, all right? So between the last case that we left off playing from the first half of this morning stream, which was literally her first appearance in court, was not the first appearance for this hearing or this whole case. She did one remote, or I think, what do they say, remotely, whether it was through phone, most likely it was through like a Zoom conference thing, whatever. She had already made one appearance. We found that out through a phone call, which we played in the first half of today's stream. It was a recorded phone call where you can hear me talking to the clerk and asking, whether, what was the question again? When her next court hearing was, and they already let us know. Oh, she already had one, but it was remote. She's going to have an in-person hearing on this date. That was the March 20th or March 19th, I think was the date. Anyways, it was this last March's hearing, and that was the hearing that the NJCourts TV station actually went and had permission to film, okay? So if you want to catch that, you can go to the replay the first part of this kind of two-part live stream, which aired this morning. We're going to continue moving on from that hearing, and the rest of those will be audio, not video, okay? So here we go. Again, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you again for all the supporters here. Thank you again for all the members of the jury for being here on a beautiful Monday evening, all right? So let's continue on. Let me just go ahead and get the next video queued up, and we'll go ahead and roll right into it. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so I think I had this in an order. Yes, we did. That was the paperwork was here. Last discussion, reporting live. There's the court hearing. Here we go. So here's the next one. All right, let me get it queued up. Thank you guys for being here again. And here we go. This is going to be the next, which was considered her pre-indictment conference, which was the next hearing after her March hearing, okay? Okay, so without further ado, I present to you the Controlla Pre-Trial Indictment Conference, May 15th, 2023. May 15th. Superior Court, New Brunswick, New Jersey. Brought to you today by NJCourts TV, an affiliate of nobody. That's right. Oh, hold on. One last thing. I know. Oh, NJCourts. I'm going to give you guys a heads up. I did the best as I could. The audio, again, this does not come from me. This is from the courts, okay? This audio is as best as they can provide. You got to remember, this is probably coming from like one little microphone in the whole little courtroom, okay? So I actually put this through an editor. I was able to put up the volume as best as I could, but I will tell you right now, if you are a little bit hard of hearing as I am, you better pump up that volume as high as you can. All righty? And don't worry, we'll play this twice, okay? So if you missed something the first time, do not worry. I will play it one more time for y'all. That way you can catch anything you may have missed, okay? All right, here we go.
We lost the interpreter? I think she's outside of. Oh. We have a fast grand jury referral. Which one is that? Which one is it? Thank you. The next matter on the calendar is entitled State versus Tabona under summons 2023, 43-1219. Appearances of counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Liz Severowski for the state.
Melissa Graham, behalf of Mr. Bona, for this matter.
Good morning to both of you. Good morning to you, ma'am. Last time we were here, Mr. Negron, you said you were going over everything with your client, and the state had indicated they were going to grand jury on the 23rd. If you wanted a resolution, it was going to be today. Is that going to happen?
No, Your Honor, we're asking the case be preferred to grand jury.
You still have that date?
I do, yeah.
So, Ms. Tabona, the grand jury is a group of citizens from the community who hear the information that's presented by the state. The state has to prove to a very low standard of probable cause that you are the individual who committed the offense. The grand jury can do three things. They can true bill, which means that the matter comes back here before the Superior Court. They can no bill, which means the matter gets dismissed. And they can remand, which means that the matter goes to the municipal court. Those last two things don't happen with a great degree of frequency. Usually the matters come here. So the likelihood is that the matter will be coming here in short order, but we'll wait to see how it is that the grand jury responds. So ordinarily, when you leave here, you'd be given a new date, but you won't be given a new date because we're going to wait to see what the grand jury does. If in fact the grand jury decides to true bill, you'll be back here in a couple of weeks. So good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take
Your Honor, I
care.
would explain what my client state's offers. Currently, the offer is not to split a probation in the near welfare of a child, file a DCP&P, or the summons. If the state were to get the case indicted, changes to a 3 flat, and subsequently goes up from there. If it goes to trial, she loses. She understands that the range on second degree is 5%.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, did you guys hear that? I know it's a little hard to hear that one. Again, that's just unfortunately the way the audio came to me that day. That's it. But if you were able to catch towards the end, the judge and also Controlla's public defender at that time, pretty much reiterated exactly what the possible sentence could be, the outcome if she is indicted, okay? If she is to be indicted and found guilty. And that's where you hear. It starts at a 3 flat, minimum 3 years in jail, okay? And can change on that, go more depending on previous record, yada, 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 all right? Now, at this point, we were waiting to see whether she was going to be indicted. So this case was going to go in front of a grand jury. And at this time, most of you are probably remember what Controlla's attitude was, which was and I remember actually, because when we actually had cracked the breaking news that she did get indicted, I'm just going to break that news now. She was indicted, obviously. But at the time when this came out, she was pretty much, it's not going to be indicted. And had it not been indicted, the case would have been dismissed just like that, pretty much, okay? So she was hoping on that, okay? That was the first time she was hoping for pretty much what I call a Hail Mary, all right? And you even heard the judge. The judge said most of the time, that's usually not what happens, okay? But either way, it's just the way the justice system goes. You got to be fair. You got to give everybody their opportunity. So the case went in front of a grand jury, went in front of 6 peers of the public, okay? Not 12. That will be when it's her actual jury trial. For grand jury, it's just 6 people, okay? 6 jurors. And all they have to do, they just need very limited evidence, okay, to indict. You don't think that video was enough to get her indicted? She knew that. But again, hey, what the hell, right? Go for that Hail Mary. So, obviously she was indicted. The next hearing, the next audio you're going to hear is going to be the hearing from that indictment. Now, I remember when I broke that news, she still had denied it. She denied. Now, first, we didn't have the audio. At first, I was just told, this was my email communication with the person that I communicate with there at the Middlesex County Courthouse, okay? All they had at that time, they had just said, hey, this case, she was indicted. That was the information I had. Okay, then the next court date. Then later on, the audio came. That's what I was waiting for. So at that time, I broke the news that she had been indicted. She came on later, pretty much after, not later, as soon as I was done live streaming and breaking that news, and claimed that I was full of shit, okay? That I was completely full of shit. Now, other creators, and I believe it was Ronnie that went on, and they actually confirmed, they called and confirmed the indictment and went on and posted that, yes, and, you know, it was true. And then later, I came on, and I had the audio then. I posted the audio. What happened next was, oh, she broke, you know, had a big old rant and fit that, you know, she was upset at her lawyer because she found out through the internet first about her indictment and how much bullshit that was that she had to find out through the internet and not through her lawyer. Now, whether that was true or not, I don't know. I don't believe it. But either way, just give you a little story. But let's move on. So next thing we're going to be hearing now is going to be the audio from that indictment hearing. Not the actual indictment, the indictment. It's not the actual jury trial, okay? That's closed off to reporters. Pretty much it's just going to be the jury, the grand jury, and the prosecutor, okay? Not even Controlla is allowed in there, but she can't bring in her defense lawyer. So she can be there, but usually the defense lawyer is going to say no to that because there's not going to be her defense lawyer there to help her out, okay? So usually they say, no, that's not a good idea. So she was not there, of course. So it was just the prosecutor and the grand jury. So we don't know what was discussed that day. We don't know what happened. We just find out what the results of that was through this next audio, okay? So here we go, moving on. Give me just a minute to just cue that up, and then we will continue on. All right, so let me jump over here. Close this down. Okay. Abandon your kid. IP2. Abandon your kid. As always. Now, excuse me. Result from this group eyes in front. Let's see what she said.
Like, what is actually wrong with you people?
Here we go. We'll just start from here and play the clip. You know, it's been a while, so I can't remember what I was playing there, but let's go. Okay.
Chicken salad.
Actually, let me go back a bit so I know what I was saying.
Bro,
but thank you so much, Superroofer, with the gifted 5 memberships to the. Hey, thank you, Superroofer. So, as what we said, boo, 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 boo. Wait, is that 4? Boo. Welcome, members of the jury. I'm doing a boo because I don't want to break this nice table that I'm sitting on here with this gavel, okay? So thank you so much, Superroofer. If any donations come through while we're playing any of the clips, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. As soon as the clip's done, I will shout you out then. I just don't want to, interrupt the clip because, I have a loud voice, and I know that'll upset a lot of people. So with that being said, I'm going to start with the clip from our live stream this morning, okay?
Chicken salad. Really, bro? You're sending the police to my house while I'm making chicken salad? You want me to put lotion on you? Like, what were you trying to scare my kid? What is wrong with you? Like, what is actually wrong with you people? Hold on. Don't.
It is muted right now, just so you know. So just so you know, she's muted her stream. I believe she's talking with her child at this moment. Now she's went ahead and gone to the black screen. So muted audio and video.
What is wrong with you? I don't even, like, oh my God. I heard my dad coming downstairs, so I thought that my dad was coming to talk to me, so I shut it off. And then I hear my dad answer the door, and it's the fucking police. For what? You're fucking all weird, bro. Knowing my kid's here, just to be an asshole. They did a wellness check. Luckily, the cops in my area are somewhat familiar. You know, one of them had been here before, so she's like, "Yeah, I've been here before." I was like, "Oh, okay, well." It was like my kid wasn't scared. Nothing traumatic happened. It wasn't anything serious, but just the fact that it happened is wrong. No, not on me, on her. Not on me. On my kid.
Hey. We're definitely going to take a pause for the cause there. Kelly, welcome. Kelly, new member to the jury. I appreciate your support. Enjoy the new emojis you get to spam as a new member of the jury, and thank you. Everybody, welcome our new member of the jury. Gabble, 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 gabble time. Sound like a turkey. Gabble, 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 gabble. All right, let's continue on. Oops, shit. Here we are. There we go. Man, she's got that. You know when your eyes like that, she's really...
All right, I'm going to put this in the fridge.
All right, that's the end of the clip there. Go ahead and remove that there. I'll get back on the screen. So again, that was from this morning. I've been told that that VOD or live stream has been privatized. So there's something I missed there. Put it back up. Oh, I know what happened. I remember this one. Hold on. I remember why we play this one. In this clip, I remember. Something happens while she's on live stream, and watch, let me find it. I had skipped over it. I'll find it for you. We'll play it really quick. Let me just go right to that part here. I know what was on there. Here we go. So just so you know, she's muted her stream. I believe she's talking with her child at this moment. Now she's went ahead and gone to the black screen. So muted audio and video. Thanks, NJ. Like we didn't know that, NJ. All right, I'm going to fast forward to when she gets back. Okay, here we go. Here's when it starts.
What is wrong with you? I don't even, like, oh my God. I heard my dad coming downstairs, so I thought that my dad was coming to talk to me, so I shut it off. And then I hear my dad answer the door, and it's the fucking police. For what? You're fucking all weird, bro. Knowing my kid's here, just to be an asshole. They did a wellness check.
Here you go. Now, I think the reason we were showing this was because some people were wondering that if that was possibly, she was saying wellness check, but some people were wondering if possibly that's when she found out somehow. I don't know who it could have been, you know, that she was indicted. Okay, because we're going to move forward. And I believe this is the same day she does find out she gets indicted. All right, so hanging in there. Let's continue on. We're going to go just moving on this clip here. Let's see what else was on here. Was going to be going in front of a grand jury hearing. This was to see whether her case was going to be okay. But certainly if somebody had a obvious, you know, a real concern, you know, hey, you do what you got to do, I guess. But like I said, I just kind of, what just makes it weird for me about the whole situation is I would have just expected her to just blow up, you know, just the way, hey, maybe she was controlling her anger. Who knows? But I don't know. It just seemed like an awkward interaction. Let's just put it that way. But, you know, maybe she knew already. I mean, if you looked at her face, I mean, she was not looking happy. She was definitely thinking about something, you know, back here. She was just trying to pretend to attend to her chat, but you could tell she had something back here going on. So, and again, you know, all I go by is the straight facts, which we obviously know now. And if you're just joining the live breaking news, I'll give you a quick recap, okay? So as of where we left last time, the case was going to be going, Controlla's case was going to be going in front of a grand jury hearing. This was to see whether her case was going to be indicted or not. As of today, her case did go in front of a grand jury hearing, and she has been indicted. Again, I repeat, she has been indicted. I will be verifying this information again tomorrow. But this does come from a very reliable source. As a matter of fact, this source has already given me some more information about this case. I'll just share that with you really quick as we're taking a little kind of intermission before we jump into the next clip. So her next essentially time she's going to be showing up to court is going to be for her next, I guess, what would be what do you say, pre-trial or let me just get that exact terminology. So we're not guessing here. Let me just jump back onto my chat here. Having my tongue twisted today. So June 12th, it will be a post-indictment arraignment. Excuse me. Post-indictment arraignment. Okay? Now, she has to do two things at that arraignment. She either pleads guilty or not guilty. Okay? If she pleads not guilty, that's one reason I start with that is from what we've heard her, say in her live streams, she said it herself. She was going to take this to the jury. Okay? So let's just assume she says not guilty. If she pleads not guilty, she will get a date for initial disposition conference. Then there are 2 more conferences that she is given an opportunity to plead. If there's no chance to plead, then they schedule for pretrial conference. At that point, they schedule a trial and a trial date. If she pleads guilty, then it's going to go to a sentencing hearing. Simple as that. All right, so let's get going with the next clip. So we're just going to go kind of in an order. So for some of you that are just joining us right now, what I was going to do for some of us that may not even started or heard the first Controlla case, we're going to jump back to that. All right. That was, as a matter of fact,
giving
her
a
first
recap
actual,
back then. Got it.
Correct myself. Her first actual hearing. All right, so there you go. I now remember this was the day that I broke the news that she was indicted. So again, they don't have any video or audio of that because that's a private hearing. I just was only thing I find out is yes, she was indicted. So what we were just watching was kind of that video was from her live streaming that day. We're trying to see whether she knew or not, if she knew the truth or not, because she was claiming she didn't find out until I broke the news. And even after I broke the news, she still called me a liar. Okay. So yes, this was the day that we broke the news that she had been indicted. And we were now going to be moving on to the post-indictment conference, which was scheduled for June 12th. So that's going to be now the next audio hearing we're going to be moving on to. Oh, hey, and sorry about that, Darlene. I think I missed. You had sent 2 super stickers, so I apologize. I didn't notice that. So shout out to you. Thank you so much, Darlene, for that second super sticker. This one goes out to you. I saw the first one. I see the second one now. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Spam them gavels if you got them, please. Gavel, gavel, gavel. All right. So let me get that June 12th hearing queued up, and we continue moving on. All right. So I think we're right here. Nope, we're right here. All right. Let's see, which one was this one here?
Your court television news starting now.
Good to see you back, my friend. Good morning. Golly, am I really that loud and annoying? Right there. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to NJCourts TV, Tuesday morning edition. And boy, oh boy, is this not just an ordinary Tuesday morning edition. This is a live breaking news. Just as I said, I hope you all had your notifications on. I see about 54 of you already had them this morning. So I want to say thank you for joining me this morning on this live breaking news update coming live straight from NJCourts here at the NJCourts TV mobile studio. All right, here we go. I want to just give a little bit of time. Usually I have a little bit of an intro go on just to kind of let people have some time to get into the chat. Because this is going to be some live breaking news, it's not going to take me very long. I will say this. I actually have to be somewhere here very shortly. So I was going to actually wait for a little bit later to break this news. But I said, why not? We do live breaking news. I was just sent this news not too long ago. As a matter of fact, my source, I had not heard from them, and he was very kind to send me this information in a nice professional packet. Now, I have requested audio accordingly. Again, I don't think that's going to happen, and I'll explain why here shortly. And it's probably why my contact over at the courts did not get back to me yesterday when I did put in that request for that audio. So here we go. All right. So I'm just going to give it a minute for some people to just kind of come in. While we're doing that, let me jump on the chat. Let me get everything set up here. That way, if y'all have some quick questions, I can try to answer as many as I can. So thank you. All right. Here, let's jump on to this. All right. Got my chat here already. I already see a lot of people just joining in. So thank you for everybody. Obviously, with all the people in the chat now, I won't have time to go up and down and say hi to everybody. I started saying hi to some of the people kind of walking on into the courtroom a little bit early, and I appreciate your earliness, okay? Remember, we don't want to be too tardy when we start court this morning, okay? But we do allow it. I'm just kidding with y'all. All right, so let me jump over to my comment section here on my laptop. I got my phone here with me, so I also have the live comments going on through YouTube. All right, here we go. So welcome, everybody. My name is NJCourts. I want to welcome everybody this morning for joining us here on this live breaking news update. It is Tuesday, June the 13th of 2023. I am bringing you this live news update right now, okay? Again, that's why I always recommend that you leave your notifications on if you're a subscriber to the channel, because with all the court coverages that we started and that we're currently covering still, there can always be live breaking news just like that, all right? And that's exactly what happened. So let's go with that. All right. Now, I want to kind of give you kind of a little bit of a pretense to everything, a little backstory. We're not going to go back. All right. I appreciate y'all joining me now. Don't worry. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff to do. I know it's the morning. A lot of us are at work. I got to get to an appointment here soon, so it's going to be quick. So I just want to say this. All right. Yesterday was June the 12th. Okay. Yesterday was, if you all remember, the post-indictment conference for the Controlla court case. And before I continue, I do want to say, Care Bears Mama, thank you so much for that super chat. And it says, $2 super chat reading, good morning, NJCourts and everybody. Care Bears Mama, good morning to you. And thank you so much for that donation. It's very much appreciated. Now, where were we? So, yesterday was supposed to be the post-indictment conference for the Controlla court case. And I was very much reminded yesterday because I had a lot of people inquiring to me and the channel. NJ, what's going on? Wasn't today the Controlla court case, that post-indictment conference you talked about? I said, yes, it was. We had talked about it. As a matter of fact, you are correct. They said, do you have anything? Do you know anything? Any updates? What's going on? I said, well, I'm still waiting, okay? Because as of always, when I'm not going to be able to provide you the actual film video type of coverage, like we started with this court case, I will always do my best to provide you the audio transcript, which we've already provided, not for the previous hearing, which was the grand jury hearing. Remember, we explained that that is closed to the public, no audio, no court coverage, nada. Okay.
See?
But prior to that, we did have access. And we did go ahead and play and listen together. And as a matter of fact, we did this as a live breaking news update then. And we listened together to Controlla's, not this last grand jury hearing, but the previous court case or court hearing she had, which she was in attendance to. We got to listen to her lawyer for the most part, discuss mainly what was going on with the case. For some of you that may have missed that, you can catch that on one of the, you go back to my live section, you can see it as a Controlla court case update. Should be the last one we did, or second to last, excuse me. The last one was breaking the news about the grand jury hearing. And then before that was the audio transcript for her court hearing prior to that, okay? Now, where do we go with all this? Okay, so yesterday was supposed to be a post-indictment conference. For some of you that may not know what that means, long story short, pretty much it was going to give, since Controlla, and some of you may not even know this news yet, Controlla's case was indicted through the grand jury, okay? Meaning it has gone forward, all right? She was indicted on a second-degree child endangerment charge, meaning it was going in front of a grand jury, meaning that they found that there was enough evidence to indict the case, meaning they went ahead and indicted the case, meaning that yesterday was supposed to be pretty much Controlla's opportunity to go in front of the judge and say whether she felt she was guilty or not guilty for the indictment of the second-degree child endangerment charge. Now, we discussed a bunch of different options as what could happen if she decided to plead, guilty, right? Which it would go next to a sentencing date. What would happen if she pled not guilty? We discussed all those other options, which a lot of those options, and remember we said, were mainly going to be opportunities for her to pretty much, and this again is if the prosecution allowed it, to accept a plea deal, all right? So remember we talked about, well, with those opportunities, the next one, I believe, let's see here. Well, we weren't going to know next, remember, because we're going to find out what happened yesterday. Much if she was going to plead not guilty, the next thing we were going to hear from was going to be the following date, which was pretty much going to be another opportunity for her to take a plea deal, okay? And we figure by the time if it did make it to a jury trial, it'd probably be somewhere towards the end of the summer, okay? I was kind of right, all right? I figured this was going to probably get extended as much as it possibly could, and it appears that it seems that it's going that way. Now, where am I going with this? Well, I'm going with this is because there was not a post-indictment hearing yesterday, okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what I remember. Excuse me, let me just get into my news. Yeah, we're doing it all professional, just like they do at ABC, NBC, CNN. Got all the new, they're reading the script off of here, you know what I mean? No, just kidding. I remember this. All right, hold on. We go. Thank you for your patience and welcome. I remember now. We actually had this incorrect. So see, we do make mistakes every once in a while here on the NJCourts news. And I'm going to correct myself right now. As a matter of fact, I had misread some information that came to me through a communication. So, I mean, in all reality, it wasn't really my fault. No, I'm just kidding. But I'll take it. I'll take the blame. But there actually, guess what? There was a post-indictment conference. I remember now. So I'm going to skip this because that same day I come on later and go, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I messed up. And here is the audio because there was a post-indictment conference. So here we go with that. Now I remember. See, so it shows, hey, we're not all perfect beings, right? We even get it wrong here at the NJ Court News sometimes. Just this once. That was it. So here we go. Your court television news starting now. Oh, we did one of those. Oh, we also here on my other phone. The reason I just like to play through the video before I shout those out. All right, here we go, folks. No joke, Luna. Well, you know what? That was me, so I might have to fire myself. All right. And I think we'll play through it one time, and then I'll go ahead and just play through it again right after in case somebody missed something. But in all fairness, we caught that very quickly, and we're able to obtain the audio, and boom, there you go. So here we go. So this is the audio from the June 12th post-indictment conference. All right, here we go. And then we'll have a little discussion about it. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I did put this up as high. When I edited this clip, I did put the audio as high as it lets me, okay? So this is, it's pretty good. If you're a little hard of hearing like me, I would recommend you put your volume up as high as you feel comfortable with. And again, if you miss something, as soon as we're done playing it, we'll replay it again, and then we'll have a little
Okay.
discussion about that,
Yeah.
okay? All right,
We can do
here
that.
we go. And actually,
Okay.
you know what? Let's get
The
this
next
officially
matter-
started. Oops, hold on. Because I almost forgot. And I promise I'm not doing this on purpose, but you know what? I like to have a little tradition here that we started. So, everybody can be seated. Session. Here we go.
Oh, okay. Here. We can do you. Okay. The next matter on the calendar is entitled State versus Tabona. Under indictment 23-05577, appearances of counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Honor Liz Zaborowski for the state.
Candidates are going to be after Mr. Controlla and Ms. Miller.
And do you acknowledge receipt of discovery in the indictment, waive further reading thereof, and enter a plea on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor, plead not guilty.
And what is the state's offer?
The offer is to plead guilty to count 1, charging second-degree endangering welfare of a child, to be treated in the third-degree range for sentencing with 3 years custody in the Department of Corrections, and will plead guilty to the motor vehicle summons charging Carla using a handheld wireless device while driving with a $200 fine.
Okay. And I see, Ms. Negron, you are going to make application to the PTI program and submit compelling
Yeah,
reasons.
that's been good.
That's in already? Oh,
I
okay.
don't know that I've received those compelling reasons, but she sent a letter and her a statement showing that the child received social security
There
payments.
should have been like, I think it's for this, 2 supplements, but I'll double check. I can give you a copy
There's a
right
letter
now.
with it?
There should have been a letter right before that
Oh.
supplement, and then the
I don't
second,
think that, if you could resend it.
yeah, okay. I'll give you a copy now, and I will resend.
You want me to make a copy of it?
No, Judge, I can certainly do it.
No, I can do it right here. It's okay. Ma'am, you can have a seat. Right there in that chair, right there. Where you going? You gonna go walking around? You felt like getting your steps in? Let me see.
It may only be in my computer, Judge.
Let me see. You put it on eCourts?
I thought so.
Let me see. I'm right here on eCourts. Just give me a second. I see you sent a letter from Kingsborough, something or
Here it
other.
goes.
Island of Hope.
I have it, Judge.
I have it too.
Just take a copy. Judge.
There's benefits. That's only one piece of paper. Hold on. Yeah, you can keep that.
She's got the, prosecutor has the
That's a letter from you.
supplements.
That's the
That's a letter,
compelling
yeah,
reason?
yeah.
But I'm gonna print out all that other extra stuff so you can have that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm printing. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's the same thing. You have the compelling reasons attached to all the submissions, Mrs. Negron?
I do, yeah, I have that.
Let me see.
There should be a counseling, social security document.
Yeah, I have all that. So I'm printing that for you now.
Can I ask the next case?
That's the same thing. Yeah, I have that. Yeah, I have that. I have yours. Here, can you give, this is yours, and can you give that packet to Ms. Zaborowski, please? Thank you. Let me just make sure that was the last case. No, that wasn't the last. This is.
We're going to play that one more time. Just the beginning part, because I want some of y'all to listen to, because there's a lot of important that information that goes out, okay? So we're going to play that again. And what you're going to hear is pretty much the offer, okay? So here we go. 1 second here. And it is a little hard to hear. Again, this is the audio from them. I did crank it up as high as I can when I edited this video. But yeah, just listen closely and you'll hear them go over that information again, okay? Right, here we go, folks.
You can do your, okay.
All right. And I think we'll play through it one time, and then I'll go ahead and just play through it again right after in case somebody missed something, and then we'll have a little discussion about it. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I did put this up as high. When I edited this clip, I did put the audio as high as it lets me, okay? So this is, it's pretty good. Audio quality is all right. But if you're a little hard of hearing like me, I would recommend you put your volume up as high as you feel comfortable with. And again, if you miss something, as soon as we're done playing it, we'll play it, replay it again, and then we'll have a little discussion about that, okay? All right, here we go. And actually, you know what? Let's get this officially started. Oops, hold on. Because I almost forgot. And I promise, I'm not doing this on purpose. But you know what? I like to have a little, okay?
Afternoon, Honorable Zaborowski for the state.
And the votes are going to be after Mr. Bona, present to my left.
And do you acknowledge receipt of discovery in the indictment, waive further reading thereof, and enter a plea on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor, plead not guilty.
And what is the state's offer?
The offer is to plead guilty to count 1, charging second-degree endangering welfare of a child, to be treated in the third-degree range for sentencing with 3 years custody in the Department of Corrections, and will plead guilty to the motor vehicle summons charging her with using a handheld wireless device while driving with a $200 fine.
Okay. And I see,
All right.
Ms. Negron, you are going to make application.
So, and I'll repeat that just because it was kind of hard to hear. What they're doing is they're going to, if she was the offer, okay? The offer is she pleads guilty to second-degree child endangerment of a child, okay? Endangering the welfare being of a child, all right? If she's sentenced, though, the plea deal is that she is to be sentenced as a third degree, okay? So she would plead guilty to a second-degree child endangerment, but she would be sentenced as if it was a third-degree child endangerment charge. That's what you hear. Being that said, she would be facing a minimum of 3 years in the custody of, like you heard her say, the New Jersey prison system or something like that. The other part of this plea deal or offer is she's going to plead guilty to one of the motor vehicle charges that she received, okay? One of the summons is how they referred to it. In addition to that, she's also going to be paying some fines and fees, all right? So the big part of this was, remember, she takes the plea deal, she's still facing 3 years, all right? She goes to jury, she could be facing more than that if she's found guilty. That's why she was hoping, and in this case, this is the date that they do apply for the PTI program or begin the process, because she was hoping that, oh boy, I don't serve any jail time and I get to go through that PTI program. Now, again, she will still have a felony on her record, and she was still even complaining about that, believe it or not. She was even complaining to the fact that if she even gets accepted in the PTI program, she's still upset about it because she has to have a felony on her record, which at this point, what does it matter? You already got felonies on your record anyways, okay? So that is what she was offered, okay? And now at this point, up until there's I think one more hearing that we're going to be listening to. And then we get to today's hearing, the audio that we listened to earlier, all right? We'll play that one more time before we end the stream, okay? But yeah, so that was when she applied for the PTI. So let's do a little time frame. That was what? June 12th, okay? So keep that in mind. That's June 12th is when this all started. And today's November the 13th. Almost what? June to July, July to August, August to September, September, October, October to November. 5 months now. And you guys remember what happened. Now I know what happened. This was right before she was about to go on her little vacation down to Florida. So I remember exactly what happened. I thought and again, this was just my opinion. My opinion was the reason that she even applied to that PTI, knowing that most likely she wasn't going to, be accepted into the program. And I'm sure her lawyer probably most likely knew that, was all because she was just trying to, again, I'm just assuming, this is allegedly, that she was just trying to buy time so that she could go on her vacation in Florida. And that's exactly what happened. All right. So we're going to jump over to the next clip here, and we're just going to keep moving on. I think, like I said, we either got one, I'm pretty sure it's just one more audio clip, and then we moved over to the next date that was going to be scheduled for, what was that again, in October. But then again, that was adjourned until today's date. All right. So let's keep on going. Again, thank you guys for your patience. Thank you all for joining me here at the NJCourts TV channel this evening. Pretty much almost just kind of wrapping up and rounding down the show. Just got about maybe a couple more clips that we're going to be playing, and that's going to pretty much bring us up to date to today's audio that we listened to, or today's hearing. Okay. Let me just get this next clip queued up. Yep, here we go. So this was in August 7th. Yep, so this is, yeah, she's just gotten back from her vacation. Now we're, middle of August. Yep, I remember now.
You think you made me weak, but in fact you made me strong, and you can't look me in the eyes, cause now I speak out in offense of each one of your lies. I stood my ground and disagreed, that really pissed you off, cause now you can't control me and your grip is getting soft. So what to do? I see you think I must lie to their friends and tell them just how mad they are and watch their friendships end. I'll manipulate your best friend and your family just the same, and I don't give a shit, cause this is how I play my game. And in response, what can I say? What can I really do? I don't know how you do it, but they're listening to you. But not for long, because I know the truth will always out. And then they'll see the real you and not leave them any doubt that you're a fake,
red nose,
selfish runt, and the lying, cheating, gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, what a silly sod you are. You really make me sick. You think you're being awesome, but you're really just a dick. Your humor isn't funny unless you're only 8 years old. Your attitude's disgusting, inconsiderate and cold. Your apologies are bollocks and your lies are just as bad. And I don't know how you convinced me I was going mad. All you do is say you're sorry that you feel this way. Well, stick that up your ass, my dear, and then just go away. Cause I'd rather stick my todger in a rabid lion's mouth and then grab his balls and slap his wife and watch it all go south than to listen to another lie while filling up your glass. It's really hard to listen when you're talking out your ass. Yes, I'm bloody angry and I've every right to be.
I think this is a very appropriate song. You're featuring both Controlla and
then I lose my shit. But inside you are laughing while you sit recording it. You're a parasitic tumor up the anus of the devil, and I only hope that karma comes and brings you down a level. I want to see it find your nuts and flick them with a cloth, so you can get what you deserve and then you can piss off. Cause I never want to see you, and I hope I never do. So kiss my ass and screw yourself, that's what I say to you.
I think it's gonna finish. Hold on, let's finish it up.
Who I used to be. Go find your new supply and stay the fuck away from me.
Hey, here we go. I knew it was. I know, that was one of my favorite intros. Oh no. This is bringing back memories, man. We went down a very nostalgic path this morning and this afternoon.
Your court television news starting now.
Throw on my face. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a special breaking news alert / edition / episode of the NJCourts TV channel court coverage Controlla News. That's pretty damn long. I think I got it right. Controlla court coverage news. Okay, you got the gist of it, right? So, as expected, yes, we've got an update. For some of you that may not know what the hell I'm talking about, there was a court case today, a court hearing. It started at 9 a.m., Middlesex County Courthouse, New Jersey. Okay? This was the state of New Jersey versus Carissa Tabona. All right? So, I have an update for you guys. Let me just get kind of settled in here because I had just received the update. And as promised, I'm breaking this live news probably about maybe 15, 20 minutes after I've received this information. Okay. So I just had time to barely change out of my, workout clothes. And I don't mean I mean the actual, like, I do shit, outside. I do work and stuff type of clothes. That's what I meant. And, get back into the suit. As you can see, I didn't even have time to put my spiffy hat on. I still got my outside hat going on here. But hey, it works. All right. We're just here to break some news. Don't have to look fancy. But we're going to listen to an audio. As promised, I was able to obtain the audio transcript of today's hearing. So I was not able to be there today. As promised, we did fundraise for the jury trial portion of this hearing where I would be attending. And I would be doing the court coverage just like we did at the second hearing that had to do with this whole trial that's been going on. So until we get to that point, pretty much any other hearings that go on, you're going to get to hear them just like we have now, just through an audio. There is no video. They just do audio. And it works, no need to look at the person, right? We already know how they see. We already know how they look. We've already seen them in court. So what's important is just the audio. So just listen in. Okay. So let me just get settled in. Let me get my chat up on the phone. Looks like we got about 200 people in chat. So welcome everybody. Obviously, I won't have time to go up and down and say hi to everyone. So we'll make it simple and easy. Hello. Those donate mods. All right, here we go. With you, but I think with the amplified volume, you can hear everything just fine. Okay.
Zingbot, I'll get it to you right now.
Hold on, buddy. Chat here on the screen, and let's go.
Carissa. Mr. Bonus. Carissa Tabona.
The next matter on the calendar is entitled State versus Tabona under Indictment 23-05577. Appearances of counsel, please.
For the state, is at the Assistant Prosecutor for AP Separowski.
Yeah, Lucia, what do we have, Mr. Bonner?
Good morning to you. Good morning to you, ma'am. This matter was arraigned the last time we were in court.
We have an application now.
Okay.
I don't know if it was those 30 days.
Ms. Donahue, can we give it 30 days? September 11th. Ma'am, we're going to give you the paper notice. Please sign it acknowledging the next date of September 11th has been given to you. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There you go. So let's add that to the court calendar before we forget. We're going to replay. Actually, let me replay it. And while you're doing that, I'm going to add that new date to the court calendar. Play it one more time for everybody here.
Mr. Bonus, anything? Carissa Tabona?
Oh, that was.
The next matter on the calendar is entitled State versus Tabona under Indictment 23-05577. Appearances of counsel, please.
For the state, is at the Assistant Prosecutor for AP Separowski.
Yeah, Lucia, what do we have, Mr. Bonner?
Good morning to you. Good morning to you, ma'am. This matter was arraigned the last time we were in court.
We have an application now.
Okay.
And then they're gonna give us another 30 days.
Ms. Donahue, can we give it 30 days? September 11th.
Giant Shrimp, I'm going to answer your question here in a bit.
Ma'am, we're going to give you the paper notice. Please sign it acknowledging the next date of September 11th has been given to you. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sunshinery. All right, so there you go. So that brings us to the September 11th date, all right? Remember? So let's go to September 11th now. Moving on down the line. Pretty much what you heard there. Just short, quick. And now we go to September 11th. And that was the day, I believe, we were at the Sunny IRL hearing physically at that day. And yeah, that day we had a bunch of hearings. Sunny IRL hearing, which we were there to cover. Controlla had her case on that date. So let's continue on. We'll go to the September 11th hearing. Never, West Coast Kingpin, never was a mod for Ski. Never, ever, ever. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you're just kind of joining in that whole shenanigans now, but when this first started, when he was really just hating on this channel, he accused me of being, I mean, at this point, I think I'm already 8 different people. I mean, 3 different mods he's had, 1 major supporter. I've been, it's just nuts, okay? The guy's delusional, but no, I've never modded for Ski Mask Andy. Oh, no! With the 4-month membership. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your help. Can we get a video of Ski down? Oh, yes. You know it. Absolutely. Just for you, my friend. And you know what, Ono? Thank you so much for your continued support as a 4-month member. As soon as we finish up here, we'll definitely do a little, well, we might as well, since we're going back in time, we'll check out a little favorite video. As a matter of fact, I think in addition to the Controlla video, the one where it's just a short video of her walking in to her first hearing with their attorney, which that was my first video and still, I think, remains the only video that's ever had 10K plus views. I think the second most watched short video is actually the video that you are referring to. So we will definitely play that. We'll call it the ending video for the show. All right, fair enough. I love to laugh too. All right, so let's jump over to September 11th, shall we? Moving on. I think this is going to be our last audio, because then what happens is we go to the next court date having to be in October, which we know that was adjourned, and move to today's date, okay? So I think this is going to be our last hearing that we're going to be listening to as far as audio-wise, and then the hearing after this one that we're going to listen to would have been the one that we listened to earlier today, all right? And I'll play that one more time. Before we end, we'll play the hearing from today one last time. All right. Let's go ahead and find. Okay, here I am. All right, so we're going to go here. Oh, gosh. I remember this one, I think.
Your court television news
Thank you, Wes
starting now.
Gustafson. That's exactly what the look we were going for. Good morning, everybody. And I can't even put a serious face on me because I look silly as hell. I'm seeing myself for the first time now. I just want to start up cracking laughing. All right, hold on. Good morning, everyone. Oh, hold on. I better get in. Hold on. What am I doing? I got to get in character here. Hold on. Yo ho ho, everybody, and welcome to a Pirates edition of NJCourts TV. Breaking news update edition, as a matter of fact, you scallywags. And as a matter of fact, I want to just say thank you. We're not going to do that the whole freaking show. All right, I promise. That was it. So welcome, everybody. And thank you for being here for a breaking news update of the NJCourts TV news channel. Want to welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. It is 9:32 my time. Today is October the 9th. We are in the Halloween month. All right, we're on actually like the first week, heading down that halfway mark, almost there. For those of you that care, you can tell I love Halloween. As a matter of fact, if you follow me on Instagram, you already got a sneak peek of the NJCourts Mobile 2 van all decked out. I'm not even done yet.
All right,
For
we'll
those
go
of you that
fast
checked it
forward.
on
I'll fast
Instagram
forward
already,
for you guys.
that's just a preview. I'm not even done yet. So I'm going to post another picture. I'll post it on YouTube and Instagram as soon as I'm done with the van. But for those that have no idea what I'm talking about, the van that I'm going to be taking on. Oh, we did some slamming of the gavel then. So we had to bring back the wooden gavel. Oh, yes. I remember now. What were we playing here? Let's just play all the clips that we had. I don't even remember. Here we go. What did I do?
Let me know what happens in November when I go back to court. Oh, that's right. No court this month. They want me so bad, but yet they had to postpone my court date. Maybe in November it'll be dismissed. Who knows?
There we go.
Prosecution asked for an extension.
Ah, I remember. Okay, I remember. I remember now. So I'm glad that we get to play this here. This is Controlla ranting about something. I'll just play it through, but I remember this now. Here we go.
Let me know what happens in November when I go back to court. Oh, that's right. No court this month. They want me so bad, but yet they had to postpone my court date. Maybe in November it'll be dismissed. Who knows?
Liar, liar.
Prosecution asked for an extension.
No, they didn't.
I wonder why that is. Why don't I have court on the 16th?
Because the judge changed her schedule.
Trisha.
One more time, for those of you just coming on in or just a little hard of hearing and needed a couple of minutes to turn your volume up, kind of like me.
Let me know what happens in November when I go back to court. Oh, that's right. No court this month. They want me so bad, but yet they had to postpone my court date. Maybe in November it'll be dismissed. Who knows? Prosecution asked for an extension. I wonder why that is. Why don't I have court on the 16th? Trisha.
Well, I'll tell you why that is in Controlla fashion. I'm going to tell you exactly why they've rescheduled, okay, that date. Has nothing to do with the prosecution needing more time because they don't know what to put as far as a case together because, you know, you're probably just going to have your case dismissed next time you come in front of the judge because you're so badass. Yeah. Of course, for most of you that I read in chat, and as you can tell by the old Pinocchio nose on Controlla, she was 100% full of, yeah, dog poop. All right. Let me tell you exactly what's happened. You ready? Everybody got their pencils and pens. I've got a new court date for you. Okay. So Controlla is semi-right. All right. I'll give her that. She does not have court anymore coming up this October the 16th, which is what she was scheduled for, which is what I had been announcing the last previous month on. So I'll give her that. But she is 100% full of shit to say that the reason that the court date has changed is because the prosecution needs more time. Nope. You want to know why? You ready? Should I pull a little skiwi and make you like have to pay me a few cash apps before I start telling you the real news? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling greedy today. I got a bunch of gas money I need to make for this IRL road trip. Just saying. Do the old, I ain't going to blink for about 2 minutes until I get a cash app. Damn, I can't do it. I had to blink. Okay, I can't do that anymore. Fuck it, you guys win. All right, here we go. Drum roll. At least let me get my drum roll in. All right, here we go, guys. You know I do this for free. I don't give a shit about that. Hey, here's your breaking news update. The real reason why the court date got changed, or let's rescheduled, okay? That's the best word to use. From October 16th to, pencils and pens ready, ladies and gentlemen, November the 13th. You've heard it right. You've heard it here. November the 13th is the new court date. You want to know why? The real reason? It's just because the judge wasn't available to hear that court date on the 16th. That's it. Judge might be on vacay. Judge might be, I don't know, got a little workshop going on, but that's the real reason. I know. It just takes a simple call to the clerk's office. Just like I said, it's all public information. Any of you guys can figure it out. Any of you guys can call down there. So I don't know why she continues to make these lies up, just like the last big one was, oh, I would, remember when we announced that she had been indicted? Literally gave a case number and everything, or excuse me, indictment number and all. Oh, that didn't happen. Oh, that's not true. Oh, NJCourts is this and that. No. Yeah. Anyways, you know what happened. So there's your breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Controlla is full of shit. Her court date did get pushed to November the 13th. And the real reason is just because the judge is not available. That's it. So, but remember, she's still penning her answer from her Hail Mary, that PTI. Remember, they applied for that PTI program / let's just try to buy as some of today, time. we're Bullshit
still waiting.
act. Yeah. And remember, if you guys were here on my last show, and maybe some of you weren't, we found out that she's actually has had a felony before in New Jersey. And when she was going through that court case, as a matter of fact, she had 2 felonies brought against her, 2 charges. As part of her plea deal, she had to plead guilty to 1 felony and they dismissed the other. So let's just be technical about it. But I did want to give you background. But during that court trial, or during that case, her and attorney, I think it was probably a public defender back then as well, tried to apply for that same PTI program that her attorney applied for now. And even then, when she didn't have a felony in New Jersey, she had other felonies, but not in the state of New Jersey, they still denied her PTI, okay? And then she got a felony. So you think they're going to give her PTI this time when she's already been denied once, now has a felony on her record in New Jersey, has felonies on her record in the state of New York, and is now facing a felony for child endangerment. Yeah, good luck. But hey, it is your right. Remember, scales of justice. But just one thing I want you to keep in mind. Why would somebody be applying for essentially a PTI program, essentially saying, yeah, I'm guilty, I did it, but I don't want to get in so much trouble. So can you get me in that PTI program? If you didn't do it, why would you even apply to the PTI program in the first place? I would just take it to the jury, just like you said, right? Remember, I didn't do it and I'm going to take it to the jury. Why would you be applying to PTI if you didn't do it? Just saying. Keep it in your head. Anyways, folks, I hope you have a terrific Monday. It is the start of the week. Unfortunately, it's not the best day for a lot of us, especially those that have to have a Monday through Friday job. But remember, just in a couple of days, I'm going to be at the Albuquerque Balloon Festival, bringing you ground coverage, live coverage, as a matter of fact, of the largest balloon festival in the world. All right, they got all sorts of crazy cool shit. Even if you're not into hot air balloons, you're going to want to check this out. I promise you. All right, we're going to have a lot of fun. And all right, I want to say shout out to Bean Gang. What up, Clumsy? Get back in my chat here. And then let's see here. I forgot something. I wanted to actually remember, even prior to this, I had mentioned there was a hearing on September 11th. And at that time, I was doing the Sunny IRL hearing. I was covering that down in, where were you? Houston, Texas. Well, here's what happened, because I was like, wait a minute, this isn't from 9/11, right? This isn't from September 11th, okay? This was covering what happened on the 16th, all right? They had adjourned again, I forgot, on 9/11, pending the PTI decision. So, good play, Controlla, because guess what? This PTI decision has literally adjourned her case 3 times. So on 9/11, I got the email right here because I asked about it. This matter was adjourned by Judge Pitchford on 9/11/2023, pending PTI decision, and is currently rescheduled for October 16th at 9 a.m. And then remember, October 16th, that was adjourned and rescheduled for today's date because the judge was not available. Then today, they went ahead and pretty much adjourned it again, waiting for the PTI decision. And that now has been rescheduled for December 4th. Violet, that looks like that's going to be a typo. If you want to get with me on Instagram, I can give you more information about that. But no, tonight we're just covering the Controlla court case. But definitely, if you want to go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram, I'd be more than happy to discuss anything you like or answer any questions you have. I just won't talk about that because I don't know the exact information. For me, it appears to be a typo. Obviously, we know that he's the defendant and he didn't show up. So, all right. So let us move forward. We are going to go to the, let's see here. So, today's case. So we'll replay today because I know some people are asking. Replay that, please. Some people just came in. So now we are here. November 13th. Okay. And again, we didn't really know what was going on this morning. That's why, like I said, I got to wait. Till my contact down at the Middlesex Superior, keep calling it Superior because it's county courthouse, gets back to me to let me know what went on. And that's exactly what happened. That if you saw through my community post, that was the emails between us that I posted. Okay. And luckily, I was able to get that audio today. Usually it can take up to 24 hours, but very professional. I've worked with this group for almost since March. Okay, so long time now. So they know me very well. Very nice people. Shout out to them down at the Middlesex County Courthouse. A very professional group down there. So here we are today. Let's go ahead and replay that audio. Wait, we need a laugh first? You got it, no. We're definitely going to take a pause for that cause. And here we go. Give me a second to cue that up. You betcha we do need a laugh. All right, here we go. All right, I think this is, yep. Here we go. Welcome to the Now it's going to be the Ski Mask Andy and his BFF show. All right, let me go find my channel. Where's it at? NJCourts TV. Yes, there we go. I believe this was a short. Yes, it was. Like I said, I think it's actually the second most. There it is. It is one of the second most watched shorts. We are right now standing at 5.9K views, as a matter of fact. Almost about to turn over to 6K views. I've been coming up. All right, let's see what you guys got. Hold on. Can I get this out of the way? Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Yeah, we're going to close the player. Oh, yes. I've been getting stuck. I've been getting hoes. I've been doing drugs. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I've been around quick. I've been around flat. I've been really sick. I've been fucking back. I've been on my grind. I've been working on the weekend. No, let me explain you guys something here. I've been coming up. I've got so much sleep. I've been getting stuck. I've been getting hoes. I've been doing drugs. What you guys are witnessing right now is literally underground footage, okay? This came from a vault buried amongst tapes of Ski Mask Andy that he doesn't ever want you to see. Now, again, we've heard stories. Hey, when was this? Who is that? I have no clue to this date. I'm hoping one of these days, Ski Mask will finally just say, tell us the story, man. It's all right. We already know. But without further ado, enjoy. Pause for the laughing cause. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I've been around quick. I've been around flat. I've been really sick. I've been fucking back. I've been on my grind. I've been working on the weekend. By the bar, I've been coming up. I've been coming by the bar. I've been coming up. I've been coming up. I've got so much sleep. I've been getting stuck. I've been getting hoes. I've been doing drugs. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I've been around quick. I've been around flat. I've been really sick. I've been fucking back. I've been on my grind. I've been working on the weekend. By the bar, I've been coming up. I've been coming by the bar. I've been coming up. I've been coming up. I've got so much sleep. I've been getting stuck. I've been getting hoes. I've been doing drugs. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I've been around quick. I've been around flat. I've been really sick. I've been fucking back. I've been on my grind. I've been working on the weekend. By the bar, I've been coming up. I've been coming by the bar. I've been coming up. I've been coming up. I've got so much sleep. I've been getting stuck. I've been getting hoes. I've been doing drugs. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I've been around quick. I've been around flat. I've been really sick. I've been fucking back. I've been on my grind. I've been working on the weekend. By the bar, I've been coming up. I've been coming by the bar. I've been coming up. I've been coming up. I've got so much sleep. I've been getting stuck. I've been getting hoes. I've been doing drugs. Now, oh no, you better know that I love you as a friend, because now I'm going to have this fucked up memory in my head tonight. As it is, I already have trouble sleeping. Now I'm going to have that song stuck in my head, and I'm going to have the image of, you know what? I've been doing that. I've been doing what? I've been doing that. La 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 la. Now, since we're already looking at top 3 videos on this channel, we might as well just go to the #1 viewed video, because it has to do with your girl, Big T. You guys ready to check out the #1 most viewed video on the NJCourts TV channel? I'll show it to you. Whoa, we're at 13K now, man. Hell yeah.
Taking over.
Well, who's doing the case today?
I should.
There you go. 13K views, and thank you so much. Kent Island's most wanted, ladies and gentlemen, making that grand appearance in a very fashionable manner, may I just
Taking over.
Well, who's doing the case today?
I should.
Pause for the cause, gang. Hold on, gang. I'm coming.
Please, very well.
Dink 580 with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. That reads Postskis, YouTube, and tip earnings, NJ. Dink, thank you so much. And what are you referring to as Postskis, YouTube, and tip earnings? Where do I find that, Dink? I'll definitely hook you up there. You just got to walk me through this. See, it's stuck in my head. Damn it, oh no. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I've been grinding up. I've been grinding that. I've been doing that. I've been numbing that. I've been doing that. There we go. Popping on my grind. I'll be working on the weekend. I've been doing this. I've been doing. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Popping on my grind. I'll be working on the weekend. I'll be doing this. I'll be doing that. I'll be doing drugs. Yes, you be doing that. All right. So while I'm waiting for Dank to walk me through this, we are going to jump over to the final clip, the clip of today from Controlla's audio court. Well, it's court hearing, but it was an audio clip. Okay. So let's just finish this up here. All right. So we've worked our way up. Now the only court hearing I didn't show the second part was the one that I was originally there at, that I filmed that. Okay. We played that earlier today. So if you want to catch that, just catch today's replay. Or ultimately, if you just want to watch that episode itself, you can just go all the way down to look for when I'm in New Jersey, New York area based on the lives, and you'll catch it. It'll say the Controlla court hearing, update. There was like 3 of them. Okay. There was the one before I went in the hearing. There was one after when I was telling everybody more or less what happened. And then the third one was that evening when I was back in New York. And that's when I actually played the video clip of what happened that day. So if you want to watch that one specifically, you can find it under my live tab. Otherwise, you can catch the replay from this morning's live stream, and you can see it through there. So now we're here. Dink, okay. Type in who is Ski Mask and scroll down to StatStar. You got it, Dink. So while we're playing this, I will work on that. StatStar is what we're looking for. Ski Mask. You got it, Dinks. All right, Dank 580, not Danks, excuse me. I thought your 5 was an S for whenever. I don't have my glasses. All right, here we go. So let's get this clip going, and then I'm going to pull that up for Mr. or Miss Dank 580. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, this one I've already added a stage here.
I think he's here.
Here we go.
Okay, you too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have a quick adjournment request.
Which one is that?
It's Tambona.
It's on the second page. I think it's the first one on the second page.
It's with AP Severance versus the Senate.
Yes.
So, hold on, 1 second.
And then after that, we have Yin. There's an interpreter. I'm
Okay.
gonna grab her.
I am shocked that nothing is all moving today. I'm fully expected to be here till 3 o'clock.
The next matter on the calendar is entitled State versus Tabona under Indictment 23-05577. Appearances of counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lynn Seborowski for the state.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Seawald, preparing for Bernstein Benedetto on behalf of Mr. Bona. Your Honor, we're still waiting for the PTI report at the program level.
That's correct.
The report is apparently in drafts, so that means that it will be coming in short order.
He might be able to.
Ms. Donahue, can we get an early December date? Is that good with counsel, December 4th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
So, ma'am, we'll bring the matter back on that date. Please sign the...
There you go.
notice that we're going to give you, acknowledging that the new date has been given to you. Good luck, Mayor.
Thank you. Your Honor, I'm going to be back on Jemison.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, hold on really quick. I want to do a pause for the cause, and then we're gonna show something that Dink wanted us to look up here for everybody. What am I on right here? Oh, I'm on StreamYard. Whoopsie. So, obviously, you can hear her at the end, right? Her hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. this morning. Now, I didn't see it for myself. And again, I'm not saying that the person in chat that told us was incorrect. But this morning, I was told that when I thought she was actually streaming it on her way to court, that she was actually at home eating something, that she went and got something to eat, and she was back at home streaming. So therefore, we were like, well, she obviously didn't make it to court this morning. So do you think it got pushed to the afternoon? I mean, I got this email. I got the information about 1 o'clock my time, which would have been, 3 o'clock, I guess, in East Coast time. I don't know. Really difficult to say. But either way, we know that she did appear at court at some time today because we just heard it. I guess it doesn't matter at this point, but just curious. Weird, huh? All right. So, Dink, want to say thank you again for that second super chat. And I found it. So I appreciate you getting those instructions to me. Dink, thank you so much for your support. And what Dank580 wanted us to pull up for everybody here, this is new to me, so thank you. I just learned something. I guess there's a website called Superstats, and this website allows you to pretty much pull the information of, I guess, other YouTube content creators. So without further ado, let me share you what we found. I guess we have, let's see here, add to stage. We have here under Star Stats, Ski Mask Annie's net worth. Hey, public information. Let's take a look at it. I'm curious. And I'm just going to read what it says. So it says, Ski Mask Annie is an American YouTube channel with over 8.26K subscribers. It started 10 years ago and has 183 uploads. The net worth of Ski Mask Andy's channel through November 14th, today or tomorrow, of 2023 is approximately $5,862. And it looks like they're basing this off the channel that shows 908,000 views. Wow, almost a million. Yeah, a million views. And a sub count of about 8.26K with 183 videos. Here we go. Moving on down, it says, how much money does Ski Mask Andy make from YouTube? So below is an estimated average earnings from advertising on the channel, depending on language, price, and current audience. So it looks like we have a daily of about $6, monthly of $168, weekly of $39, and approximately a whopping $2,022 a year. That is up until today's date. It kind of shows you how his year went. So it looks like, yeah, there you go. About in November 7th, about $108. Today, he made about $1. That sounds about right. $1 today. So you know what? I'm going to have to say, now here's some similar, I guess, I don't know if they're comparing this to, other creators that have like the similar amount of channel views or subscribers. But we've got one that's showing 29,000. Damn. Todd's Garage at 102,000. Old Lady Angler at $8,000 for the year up to now. Aaron somebody at 34,000. Freddie Molina at 25,000. So Ski, you're kind of at the bottom of that level. You got to step it up, man. Or I think this is probably just a good way of finally realizing I don't think the YouTube game's going to cut it for you. And in all reality, you think you're going to support a family and a child with that? No, man. That's why he's going to be working on the weekend. Oh, man. I told you it's going to get stuck in my head. Hey, but you know what? Kudos, man. But here's the thing, though, is we know that he's not going to be claiming any taxes on that money because you know why? You know why I know this? It's public information. If you go to his public court records on oscn.net website through Oklahoma, you can see for literally the last 15 years or more, they have literally every year been trying to garnish his taxes, which he doesn't ever do or claim, to repay the over 5K, probably more at this point, fines and fees he owes the state of Oklahoma, which, mind you, one of the bench warrants he has out for his arrest right now has to do with the fact because he didn't show up to his pretty much the hearing where it's the court cost hearing where they just want to find out where he's at on his payments, which he had made zero. Literally was put on a payment plan where he had to pay 20 or 25 bucks a month for like the next 30 years to pay off about $5,000-$6,000 of fines and fees. Couldn't even do that. Didn't want to do that. We know certainly he makes the money, but he didn't want to pay it, right? And what did that land him in? Bunch of trouble over just a simple payment. Okay, so he didn't even show up to that hearing. Didn't even show up to even give an excuse to the judge as to why he didn't make a payment. Probably because he had already had another bench warrant issued for his arrest prior to that, okay? So at this point, this guy is just racking up these bench warrants for just simple things, okay? His next one that's going to be popping up here shortly is going to be for the fact that he didn't show up or pay or do anything to do with the traffic ticket that he received just not too long ago for no registration, right? The guy wants to go on a road trip. He ain't even have registration. And guess what? He ain't even going to be able to register his car until he pays off that fees, okay, for that minimum, just the fees for that ticket. They might even make him pay all the court fees before they're going to even let him re-register the car. Who knows? But either way, you know, the guy obviously can afford 20 bucks a month if he's popping in over 6K a year. Or what was it, 6K a year? Let's go back up there. What do we say? 2,000. I'm sorry. I was way off. I apologize. 2,000 a year. Okay. That's still 25 a month, right? Let's see here. Sorry. You know, my math's not that great. So let's do 2,000. Oh, actually, let's just do this. 25 times 12 for a year. Easily. $300 a year to pay off his fines. He makes 2,000 a year. He could have paid 6 years off of the 30 years he owes that just in 1 year off of that. So he could easily handle his $20, $25 a month based on his income on YouTube. Oh no! Oh no, with the $10 super chat that reads, can we get Echo Shirt Guy with the Dickie shorts and Jordans? I need Street Grinder song out my mind. Oski wants it sent to his IG. Wait, he doesn't have one anymore. And boy, oh boy, did that piss him off. And we know why now, because that's how the Woo Crew sends over all the little rowdy numbers for him to get his little Western Unions. And now it got a little more difficult because he doesn't have an Instagram. And he can't bug. Now, this is probably going to give all those people a break, but he can't go bugging them every day with, please, I didn't get any money on the stream. Please, can you send me some money? So that's why he's so upset about that IG. I've never seen him upset about his IG account because he doesn't answer anybody. But now that he's getting money from it, yep, that's why he's pissed. And shout out to Miss Texas for your diligence on that. So, oh no, we can definitely do that for you. Give me a second to find that. I think, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Please, I hope I didn't take it off of here. Oh, come on. Oh, you're in luck. Oh no. I think the streaming gods are in your favor tonight, my friend.
Motherfuckers be like, oh, look at him. He got on the Echo shirt and jean shorts. Do it look like I care? No, I don't. Little stanker booty. Dang, look at the shirt I got on now. What y'all know about that Anichi, huh? Y'all know nothing about no Anichi. Peep the fit, y'all. Peep the motherfucking fit. You can't go wrong with the black Dickies, huh? With your 13s, with the little yellow, the master yellow. What? Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me, huh? Quit playing. Don't fuck around, shit. I'm stuck in the 90s, y'all, and I love it. I love y'all motherfuckers. I know. Motherfuckers be like, oh, look at him. He got on the Echo shirt and jean shorts. Do it look like I care? No, I don't. Little stanker booty. Dang, look at the shirt I got on now. What y'all know about that Anichi, huh? Y'all know nothing about no Anichi. Peep the fit, y'all. Peep the motherfucking fit. You can't go wrong with the black Dickies, huh? With the 13s, with the little yellow, the master yellow. What? Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me, huh? Quit playing. Don't fuck around, shit. I'm stuck in the 90s, y'all, and I love it. I love y'all motherfuckers. I know.
He don't even deserve no. I'm not gonna banter with this guy. I called him a bitch straight to his face. He wants to run out to the front street, bro. It's if you want to fight me, like box me, fight me, whatever you want to call it, then I would argue with your bitch ass. But across the board, I don't respect men with titties. I don't respect men that got titties. I don't, especially not as tough guys. Maybe I respect you as a human if I'm in a decent mood. But the fact that you're walking around here with titties, trying to speak from any type of a confrontational standpoint is comical. You want that he don't even deserve no. I'm not gonna banter with this guy. I called him a bitch straight to his face. He wants to run out to the front street, bro. It's if you want to fight me, like box me, fight me, whatever you want to call it, then I would argue with your bitch ass. But across the board, I don't respect men with titties. I don't respect men that got titties. I don't, especially not as tough guys. Maybe I respect you as a human if I'm in a decent mood. But the fact that you're walking around here with titties, trying to speak from any type of a confrontational standpoint is comical. You want
On the 12th day of scheme. On the 12th day of scheme, mess that scumbag gave to me. 12 months of prison, 11 payments on the caddy, 10 porns with Bobby, 9 strippers dancing, 8 horses laughing, 7 gallons till empty, 6 outstanding warrants, 5 golden fake earrings. 4 cops from Tulsa, 3 Red Bull tall boys, 2 blunts, a swisher, and a bag of shake mixed with stems and seeds.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
On the 12th day of scheme, mess that scumbag gave to me. 12 months of prison, 11 payments on the caddy, 10 porns with Bobby, 9 strippers dancing, 8 horses laughing, 7 gallons till empty, 6 outstanding warrants, 5 golden fake earrings. 4 cops from Tulsa, 3 Red Bull tall boys, 2 blunts, a swisher, and a bag of shake mixed with stems and seeds.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, doopa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. What do you get when you guzzle down sweets?
Eating as much as an elephant eats.
What are you at, getting terribly fat? What do you think will come of that?
I don't like the look of it.
Oompa.
Oh my God. Word. I guess when I actually graduate and my graduation's live streamed, because they usually stream those, then what? I guess those 52 credits I have is also a lie. I've proved on more than one occasion that I'm in school, my grades, and that I'm graduating. So oh yeah, they're gonna feel fucking hella dumb. They'll just make up some lie though. They'll just be like, "Well, it's just associates. Who cares? Anyone could get an associates. She's 40 years old getting her associates. What a loser." That's all they'll say. Well, I mean, considering you only need 60 credits to graduate, I would say 52 is a lot of credits. Most degrees are 60 credits, so that is actually a lot of credits. Kids, now I have kids. Good to know. How many kids do I have? Should I let my daughter know she has a sibling? These kids that you speak of. These kids that I abuse, by the way. I should let her know she's being abused too. I mean, I definitely showed my transcript, so there's no lie there. Like, I definitely showed my entire transcript live. Just think, all this time you wasted seething about me,
thanks,
and
Swift. I
concerned about
appreciate the
me.
sub.
You could have got a degree. Instead, literally the only thing you got a degree in is my pussy. Oh, you mean outside? How dare I smoke outside? Who do I think I am? Maybe you should go talk to your friend Trisha, who smokes in the house. Imagine coming over here and talking shit about me smoking outside. Meantime, between time, your friend Trisha smokes inside with her child there. Big fucking yikes.
Oh, just see?
Big motherfucking yikes.
All right. So instead of concentrating on a court case, right, that you're facing jail time with,
your hypocrisy is showing.
This is what it's about here. This is it. This is just, let's just talk about everybody, and you know what I mean? I don't get it. It's just crazy. Yeah, like I said, hey, she has every right, I guess, to be on the internet if she wants, but if it was me, and I think most of you all, we would not be doing
I'm trying to figure
especially
out
when
what
you're
school I'm
facing
going to
the
go to
seriousness
next.
type of charge
'Cause I'm
you are.
not exactly sure.
And Ski has definitely been exposed.
Like I don't know yet. I'm not even sure. Like, what up, Gish?
All right. That's enough. I heard enough of that. Obviously, she's crying about, looks like somebody was probably calling her out about her education. And what does she do? Just throws it on. Well, Trisha doesn't go to school and I do, which, hey, again, I could care less. But all she does is deflect. And you know what? We're a court news station. So if it's drama, I could care less about her drama. All I care about is providing you guys with any type of court information that's related to her case. And you know what? I think the reason we're seeing this type of behavior from her, and actually I want to play one more clip here because this actually shows a lot of how she was today. I think this is kind of showing us that she's probably got a good idea as to what's going to be happening next. Again, I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller, except I'm not going to lie. The fortune ball has been right 6 out of 6 times. So maybe I am. Just kidding. I'm not. But either way, we're going to replay that clip from Fluffy Balls. Is it Fluffy Balls? Oh, what a name. But let's replay that and give you good ideas. Exactly. Like I said, I think she knows a little bit more than I think she's putting out there is all I'm saying. So here we go. Let's get that queued up. Oh, I already have it ready to go. Man, I'm telling you, it's either I'm just having a smooth day today when it comes to having these clips ready to go, but boy, oh boy, it was already ready to go. So here we go. I'm going to share this tab instead. I've got it on full screen. Here you go.
The judge telling me to come back. What is he covering? Oh, so much to cover. What is he covering? The judge telling me to come back. Oh, so much to cover. So much to cover. What breaking news? Breaking news. I got another court date. So special. Like, and a bunch of idiots will go over there, donate, be like, yes, what's the breaking news? It was adjourned. That's the breaking news. I didn't tell them. They already know. Somebody's streaming it. Somebody is streaming it right now. Because the stupid fucking court keeps on letting some fucking asshole stream it. That's the court's problem. They came in my chat mentioning it. I didn't.
And you know what? She's lying right there to her own dad. Did you just hear her? She literally tells Gary that somebody just broke the news. I didn't break the news till right now. Till the beginning of this live stream. This was from this morning. See what a type of liar she is? Literally lying to her dad because he got mad at her for putting out her own private personal information. And there you go. She lies and says, it's because he's streaming it. I wasn't streaming it. Nobody was streaming your court case because nobody had the audio yet. Liar. Okay, we have Scanocchio. How are we going to call Controliochio? Trollocchio. There we go. Trollocchio. All right, let's continue finishing this clip here.
Didn't mention it. They mentioned it. Some fucking idiot that the court keeps on letting fucking film it. Like some fucking breaking news fucking happened. You people are so stupid.
No, you're stupid. See? You people.
It's nothing, like nothing happened. And 150 people will go over there. What happened?
Yep. Trollocchio. Oh my gosh. All right. So, oops, I don't want to leave the studio yet. All right, I just want to make sure I got everything that we needed. So we went over the Controlla court case. We broke the, audio, the news. We went back and, down the rabbit hole and refreshed everybody. Again, the only case I didn't show you guys was the one that we showed earlier today, which was the actual one that NJCourts TV was at. All right, so if you haven't seen that, you might want to check that out. But I think we are real. I mean, as far as the refresher course, even myself, I feel like I'm pretty much refreshed now. I'm ready to go. So for some of y'all that already forgot, put down this court date in your court calendar. And we did not forget the court calendar, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be featuring that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be updating that court calendar from now up until the end of the year. And we started one. We were just we did 3 months, and we just didn't get up until last month. So I'm going to update it as of this month and keep going. I'm going to have that court calendar behind me. I know I was working on possibly putting out a digital calendar, which we might actually do. I mean, pretty much just like, I think at that point, you guys we need an email address. And I think there's a program that'll submit that out once I put whatever I want to submit. I don't know, but we may look at that. But either way, if we don't go that route, there will always be a court calendar behind me. Just got to work on that and update it from today going forth until the end of the year. But put it in your calendar, December 4th. I'll get you a time here probably by the end of the week. Most likely it's probably going to be another morning time, 9 a.m., but who knows? It could change. So we've got another hearing coming up on December 4th. We are still, I guess, waiting for the results of whether Controlla is going to be accepted into the PTI program or denied. Okay. We got a good idea from earlier this morning of what Ski Mask Andy's been up to. I think a lot of people have pretty much figured out that, it's done. Okay. He's literally just at the level of just the worst toxicity behavior I think we've ever seen from that guy. And certainly, even if you like the guy, I think you got to admit he needs help at this point. All right. Definitely needs it immediately. But I think that's going to call it a wrap. Okay. Like I said, we did about a 4-hour, almost a 5-hour stream earlier this morning. So shout out Replay Crew. If you haven't seen that one yet, you got some time tonight, check it out. If you guys enjoyed today's live stream, and if you already haven't, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for being here this evening. Thank you for my bonds for taking the time out of your day for being here this evening. Thank you to all the members of the jury. As a matter of fact, everybody rise. Y'all adjourned. We'll see you next time. But no joke. Thank you for all the members of the jury. Welcome to all the new members of the jury. Thank you for everybody that has helped with the membership by sponsoring and purchasing memberships for all your new members of the jury. So I appreciate those people's support. And thank you for all the support that we got today, this morning, this afternoon, from all the donations. Again, all donations, 100% go back into this channel. And I've got some new road trips planned out. As a matter of fact, going to be heading out on the road trip here very soon. Remember, even I think Ono was so kind to start getting me ready for that road trip. Got some hand warmers that I showed you guys. And got my, where'd I put it? Oh, my freaking lightsaber. Yeah, I'm not going to turn it on. I could literally blind you even through here, okay? So I got my lightsaber. Check that out. And it's rechargeable, okay? No batteries. You just charge this bad boy up. It's got a bunch of different modes, including a flashing mode that'll blind your enemy or somebody trying to do something to you bad. Just go pop, 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 and they'll be, ah! But most importantly, it's got a little floodlight here. And it's got a spotlight. Yes, this little flashlight is a spotlight. Little I call it a little light cannon. Whoa, almost, see? Oh, dude. Almost did it. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I don't want, dude. I literally blinded myself earlier. It's no joke. See, there's a little floodlight there. See how it's badass. Thank you, Ono. Much appreciate that. So, getting ready, all right? I got a bunch of gear getting ready for my next road trip. It's going to be a good one. So, we got a lot of stuff planned from now until the end of the year, all right? We got a lot of court hearings we still got to cover. So, I appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate, again, you all taking the time out of your Monday night to be here with the NJCourts TV channel. And as always, And tonight, for sure, unless there's some breaking news that I hope there's not, because I'm dead tired. I'm not going to lie. Especially through this whole Scamapalooza fest that we attended, almost a 1-week fest, and I'm exhausted. But, and I know some of you are too. But assuming we don't have any other breaking news go on tonight, I'm going to say it this way, and hopefully this will be the last time for this evening. NJCourts is officially out of here. Hey, guys, love you guys. Take care. Watch your six. Keep that head on a swivel. We'll see you on the next one, all right? Peace. Oh, members of the jury, keep your eyes out. Got a little pool party planned here very soon. Oh, yes.